Hi everyone, I am Venus. I am one of the new employees at Goddess Elite, and I am mostly a love, money, magic, and prosperity witch. I do a lot of manifestation, love magic, money magic, it's my thing. So today I am going to teach you guys how to make a mini spell jar. All of the ingredients that I will be using today is sold here at our shop at Goddess Elite. This is a beginner-friendly spell jar, so if you're looking for a more advanced spell jar, if you're looking for more advanced magic, I am sorry, but this is not the video for you. All of these spell jars are open. Anyone can practice. You do not have to be a specific kind of witch. You don't even have to be a witch. This could just be something because you need a little bit of money in your life. So, money jars are mostly to bring prosperity and abundance into your life. If you're running a little bit low on cash, you might have some debt to pay, maybe you just need some money for school in the future, easy ways to bring with you. And this money jar is something that you can carry with you. I like to make money jars and put them in my wallet. I make protection jars, put them in my backpack. It totally just depends on what is for you. So I will be using a mixture of things today. I will be going over herbs. I will be putting crystal chips in the spell jar. I will be using some of our oils. And I will be showing you how to seal using our candles today. So to begin, you need a spell jar. We sell these spell jars here. They are, I believe, $1.95. And to begin, I like to just start off with what I deem as the heaviest. So to begin, I will be using chips. I will be using moss agate chips, green aventurine chips, and citrine chips. These are all mini crystals, abundance crystals, prosperity crystals. I have here crystal descriptions, and I will be showing you guys how to program and ask your crystals during this video. So to begin, we will be using moss agate. Moss agate is a abundance stone. It increases your intuitive feelings, helps improve your self-esteem, and it releases any fears that you may be holding on to. It promotes self-expression and communication, but I specifically am asking these herbs to bring abundance into my life. Oh, okay. I recommend just using a funnel. I think it's easier and it's less messy. So just again, put you some chips. To charge your chips, I like to just hold them in my hand. I like to cover them, and I like to say, moss agate crystals, I ask that you bring prosperity and abundance into my life with harm to none. I ask that you help increase my wealth. I ask that you help keep my wealth protected, and I ask that you increase the abundance in my life. It's simple. That's it. You've asked your crystals. You should charge your crystals. Charge them in the moonlight. You can just put them in the moonlight for the night. You can take them out the next morning during full moons, new moons, any moon phase. I like to charge my crystals on the full moon. It's kind of my cleansing. You also can use selenite to cleanse. You can use smoke to cleanse. Before I started this ritual, I cleansed all of my ingredients in smoke. You can cleanse in multiple different ways. You can also use sound. You do not have to charge your crystals in moonlight. So I have green aventurine here. Yes. Double checking my notes. You should always double check your notes. Not ever feel into a rush. So okay, I was correct. This is the stone of prosperity. It amplifies expression, and it is okay, I'm sorry. And it promotes compassion, and it embraces your leadership qualities. So I'm just adding a couple of these green aventurine chips. Green aventurine, I ask that you bring abundance and prosperity into my life. I ask that you protect the prosperity that you're bringing into my life, protect any prosperity that I may have, and I ask that you open doors and you help increase my self-expression and confidence as I face the new opportunities that you bring forth into my life. Simple. Add them to your jar. And then lastly is citrine. This is my favorite crystal, so I do not have to read up my notes for this one. Citrine is a sunstone, pretty much. I like to call it as a sunstone. It is a really good money and attracting stone. It's joy, it's happiness. This is something that will give you an abundance of energy. I personally like to wear it in my necklaces. I have a citrine ring. So just take your citrine. I ask that you bring money into my life. I ask that you bring joy into my life and expression. I ask that you open the opportunities for abundance and prosperity for me. And I ask that you lead me on the right path. I ask that you bring happiness and joy along this journey as well. Simple. Our jar is, it has its most important aspects to me. So next, this is a very optional choice, is to add oils. I use this Wealthy Way oil and I use Prosperity oil. Me personally, I do not always add oils to my spell jars. I mostly use them to anoint candles and to add herbs to my candles that way. But you can use them. I am using them just to show you that, of course, you can add them to your spell jars. And it's simple. If you guys can see, just a little layer of oil, just a little layer of crystals, and the final key pieces to the spell jar will be the herbs that we add. So similar to how I charge the crystals, I will be asking the herbs to assist me with my intentions as I place them in the spell jar. To begin, I will be using alfalfa. This is a prosperity herb. It is a good fortune herb and it is security. So I will be asking, don't forget your phone. That's very important. I will be asking alfalfa to please bring prosperity and money into my life and to protect the money and prosperity that it will bring into my life. I also ask it to bring me good fortune, of course, and to increase my luck. I will be adding basil for wealth. I ask that my pockets be wealthy and that I always stay humble, that I never have to ask for anything, that I always have exactly what I need, no matter what it may be. Our basil is giving us a little trouble. Okay. I will be adding an allspice berry. This is a berry for luck and for money. I'm adding it to hopefully increase my luck with money. This is also a good healing herb to add. But me personally, I ask that it brings money into my life and it increases my levels of luck a little bit. I am not sure. There's a leaf stuck here. That is okay, little basil. I will make sure you join the jar. Okay. Let us see. The last herbs that I will be adding will be chamomile, anise seeds, and orange peel. To begin with chamomile, this is actually more commonly known as a sleeping herb. I like to drink it in tea before I go to sleep to relax, things of that nature. But chamomile is also a purification and a money herb. I will be adding it in to increase my money, of course. But I will also be asking it to purify any blockages, anything that will be along my way, anything that may be preventing money from coming into my life. I will be adding anise seeds for luck. This is not necessarily a money herb, but this is more of a good luck herb for myself. Just to increases my luck with money, to increase my luck with opportunities of money coming my way. And the last herb I will be using is orange peel. This is a really good money herb. It is one of my go-to money herbs. Because it is also good for luck, and as you can tell, I like to correspond money and luck together. And lastly, the most important part whenever you're doing a prosperity spell is cinnamon. These jars are actually perfect for a cinnamon stick to go into. Cinnamon is really good for prosperity, so cinnamon, I ask that you increase the prosperity in my life. I ask that you increase the abundance in my life. And I once again ask that you join in protection. And there you have it, your herbs. The last thing that I will be adding to my jar before I close it and I seal it will be a bay leaf. I have drawn little mini symbols on this bay leaf with a gold marker. Color magic, gold is for success. Green is really good for money. Black is good for protection, so any of those 3 colors I normally write my little on my Bailey's with. Your jar is now officially finished, but to seal it, I will be using this green. You, of course, don't have to. I personally, that's how I know that my candle jar is complete, when it is sealed over multiple edges, and it is also how I'm able to tell that it is time for me to fix my spell jar or to redo it. If I see that the seal is no longer completed, if I see that the wax has disappeared, if I see that there is any mold in my herbs, I will redo the spell. You can always just reuse your spell jars, so just empty out the spell jars. I like to return herbs back to nature. I like to cleanse my crystals and use them again. It is all just a matter of, well, how you like to do things. And once you have finished that, your spell jar is done once your wax is melted. I personally will be using this gold for success, so this spell jar is not officially done for me. But for just a basic money spell jar, green is necessarily all you really need. That is your complete spell jar.